So now we can go to that place I accidentally went to earlier with the rock wall blocking my path and use some bombs to clear it. Is it up here? Yeah, it's up here.
Next is Grand Palace, right?
Yeah, Grand Palace, then the Water Temple, and then we're done. Okay, Great Palace, not Grand Palace.
The Zelda world feels quite long because there's, several temples you have to go through and pretty expansive world map.
So, oh, we got the 2 hour message. Every time you've been playing for 2 hours, you get this lovely message from Zephyr at the bottom of the screen. This is one of the little touches that makes this game what it is. I really love all the little silly stuff like this. I guess you could say. Oh God, I'm not playing well. So I know ahead of time basically what enemies are weak to, but when you're playing the game for real, you're gonna want to scan each new enemy. Like these guys are 3x weak to arrows. I know that ahead of time, so I don't have to scan them. But you're gonna want to do that. You're gonna want to read the commentary. Zephyr often has a lot of really interesting stuff to say about the point in the game where you are. So I just recommend it in general, and it gives Chow something to do. And Chow is a cute little fairy, and you love cute little fairies, don't you? Don't you, Wafu?
I love cute little fairies.
Good, as we all should.
I nearly spoiled Kefit on one of the optional things just there.
Yeah. Well, it's not really optional. That's in the actual.
Oh no, yeah, it's not optional.
That's in the actual update content, and we
Well,
don't. Want
technically it's optional, but it's not optional.
I mean, technically, playing the game is optional for your life, but your life is much worse without having played DT3. I have to say.
Very true.
Oh God, I can't believe I actually got hit by that. Oh, here's another town, I guess, or it's like one screen with one guy on it. That counts as a town, right?
Reminds me of the one, house in the RPG map, which is just a house.
That is actually one of the more important screens after all said and done. Let's say, because you buy some helpful things on that screen, and yeah, let's not do that. You can actually restore your health by retroing random encounters. Because like Zelda
Oh,
2, the random encounter. Oh God, I went the wrong way. I'm stupid. Okay, here we go. There's actually some hidden areas in this area with in this area of the map with some good items you're gonna want to pick up if you're not playing a nightmare. So for all of you kids playing along at home, please explore that long maze-like area of water places.
please be like Kefit and have massive, massive tile autism and search through every single portion
Yes.
for no
And
reason.
the bubbles here can hit you, so don't get hit by the bubbles. The bubbles are not your friend. You do not like the bubbles. The bubbles do not like you.
Isn't this? Aren't you doing this for cheese? I'm pretty sure this is just only
Oh,
cheese here.
is
This,
this is this the wrong way? I'm gonna.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is just cheese.
Well, sometimes a man has to look for cheese in life.
All of chat is making fun of me for the whole RPG Gate joke, by the way.
Oh yeah, Wafu forgot to buy the item that gives you an extra frame to parry. Spoilers: there's parrying in this game, and he beat all of the hard parry bosses without it, which is kind of silly, but also kind of impressive. Which describes Wafu as a person, really.
Yeah, that's not wrong. Nightmare cheese. We have gotten more cheese. I'm so curious if game power is cheese or not. It's
I
gonna be so bad if it's not.
I'm gonna assume it's cheese because, like, why wouldn't it be at this point?
Health was cheese.
Health was cheese, so like I can't imagine that game power is not cheese. So like, what's the default game power you end up with at level 64? Is it like 150 or something? I think so. Yeah, because there's 100 game powers. So
It's 250, I believe, isn't it?
you
I'm
you
pretty
have
sure it's.
you have 250 with the game powers, and they each give you
Yeah.
one. So default you have 150, which is not as bad as it could be. With the bird amulet or whatever it's called, it's not really going to be that big of a deal, I don't think.
I don't think there's anything that you're gonna need, assuming that we won't mention with Kefit here.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming you won't do that on Nightmare mode.
So they're explaining the different types of attacks here. This is actually important, so I'm going to leave it on screen for a bit. Normal type is the sword icon. Pierce is the bow icon. Elemental is the holy water icon. Shot type is the Mega Man pellet icon. Explosion is the bomb icon. And special is I believe that's the gravity well icon.
Gravity well, yeah.
And you're going to want to know these intimately by the end of the game. Let's just say that.
You'd be amazed at how much comes from many things will seem much tankier than they actually are if you don't abuse these.
Well, it's not really abuse. It's how the game's intended to be played.
Well, it's how it's intended to be played. But you can be used quite to some extent.
So these tektites are kind of annoying to kill. I'm not even gonna bother. There's actually some hidden items here too. There's one thing to note about this game, since there are 522 hidden items, you can pretty much assume that every single place in the game has multiple hidden items. Sometimes multiple per screen. Like, I believe this screen has 2. And later on, you're going to get an item for Chow that makes her make Navi's "Hey, listen" sound effect when you move onto a screen with a power-up or item you haven't found. That's not going to be useful for us.
No. Oh, are we not going to do the trials because we don't need to?
Well, Zephyr went ahead and gave us 3 equipment slots to do the trials with, so I think we might, just to make him happy.
Yeah, making Zephyr happy is what I live for.
Yeah, really. Oh, one thing to note is when I'm saving in the middle of the screens, is because I'm kind of in the habit of doing it. It won't start you in the middle of a screen or anything. It'll start you back at the start of it when you reload. If you reload. So this is probably the first area in the game where you really get some more elaborate enemy, let's say, layouts, placements, and it's kind
combinations.
It's Zephyr is actually very good about combining enemies in interesting ways. It's going to come into play in the Castlevania game more, but as you can see, he does a good job of designing each enemy so they pair well with other ones, I guess you could say.
And he never really introduces an enemy with another one. It's always in a controlled environment when you learn about them, for the most part.
So, like, for example, there's bats later on the world map. They're like, oh, these are the easiest things ever. But he starts putting them in positions where they're not the easiest thing ever. Okay, so... Okay, did I not? I did not hit him with the bomb. There we go.
Ah, Barba. Gets no respect. Very difficult boss you're observing right now.
Yeah.
Huh.
It'd be easy if I had bomb radius upgrades. Okay, let's not die to Barbara again, shall we? I'm gonna take this slower than I probably should, but whatever.
Barba is kind of randomly placed. He's just kind of like this intermission boss on the way. It really caught me off guard when I ran into him the first time.
I'm actually kind of not doing too well because I'm not used to how he, his pattern. Because I normally just kill him instantly. I didn't hit him with the bomb that time. Let's do that again. There we go. I didn't hit
You got the force game over speed down.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at doing that now. Okay. So I'm basically trying to do speed strats on this guy because I don't know the normal strats and it's taking a while. I'm sorry. Wow, that was a good death.
For the record, the goal time of Barba is basically killing him as the second time he pops up.
Yeah.
Because your bombs do so much damage.
Okay, that's not what we're supposed to do. So this is actually kind of a precise hit on him at the start. There we go. So this is not going well.
I did not expect Parma to take this long.
Well, the thing is, like I said, I'm trying to do speed strats because I don't know the actual strats anymore.
Dude, the slip off the edges is pretty classy.
Yeah. God. There we go. So having the wimpy bomb radius does not help here. Oh, we can actually hit him with the... Oh my god. Bomb radius is so bad.
Who knew that upgrade would be worth it?
Yeah, like every upgrade is worthwhile. Oh my god, the bomb radius is so bad.
So I didn't know that Barba did 6 damage to you.
Well, he shouldn't do 6 damage, but he does. There we go. This is the word. I hope you guys are enjoying this, because this is... I'm not enjoying it, let's say.
Barba cooked.
There we go. That was bad.
This is a tragedy.
It really is. I can't believe I'm doing this badly. I'm not sure why.
You like... Why is that? You're like... This is the most you've died?
It really is. It actually is the most I've died. There we go.
The distorted tragedy. Tragedy and travesty. Oh, the wall bank. That was pretty good.
See, the bomb radius is really messing me up on this fight. There. Wow, that was a nice bank. There. Fuck this guy.
Oh no, is it over? The true final boss of DT3?
Yes, Wafu, it's over. Okay, I have no apology for that. I was just trying to do stuff I shouldn't have been trying to do. I was not used to him doing 6 damage. I was not used to the bomb radius, but it's just bad playing. Don't do that. And here's the world's least hidden treasure chest, and it has nightmare cheese. Thank you. So the Chow darkness gimmick shows up again. Let me explain if you missed it. You can move her around and she shows you stuff. It comes up a few times. It's not terribly important. I think you could have gotten away with not including it, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it adds, honestly, since it doesn't show up very much and it's only kind of bothersome when it does.
Yeah. I guess it's to get you used to controlling Chow, which actually is, you know, I guess important. Oh, here's Firebird. And the boss of this is another one I'm not sure how to fight anymore, so that'll be fun.
I have no idea what normally fighting the boss of this place entails anymore.
Yeah, you have to do very sick Jerry juggles to beat this guy for gold. I hope I'm going the right way, but it's okay if I'm not.
After the Forest Palace tragedy, I don't think anything matters.
The tragedy? I think the real tragedy is me dying on that guy. I forget his name. What is it? Barvos, yes. I'm sorry. I don't even want to think about him. He's traumatized me for life.
Some people die to Helmet Head over and over again. Moogie dies to the Fire Serpent.
To be fair, it only took me like, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes, so it's not like a helmet cut.
Not 7 hours.
Yeah.
Sometimes not ever, like Sacred. Pour one out for Sacred.
And I did indeed beat Helmet Head without being hit my first try, so I think that absolves this stream of a lot of things. And wow, I'm already at 127 deaths. You really rack up the deaths in this game. For the record, I ended the original game with something like 2,700 deaths, and I have right around 3,000 deaths after the update content, so you're gonna die a lot in this game, even if you're good at games, and I'm not good at games, so.
I'm not sure what my original death count was, because mine is so horrifically warped.
Oh yeah, there in the boss gallery, which is what we've been talking about when you mentioned gold times, there's a boss gallery where you can speed attack bosses, and there's bronze, silver, and gold medals for how fast you do it. In the boss gallery, you can just press the skip cutscene button to instantly restart. Wafu didn't know this, so he killed himself over and over again, and racked up 10,000 deaths.
So, it's really, really special.
Yeah.
Probably up to like 15k now if I had kept doing it.
Zephyr actually does keep track of how many times you've retried bosses with the boss retry, so you can check your options for that.
Really? Oh, I'm gonna check. It's gonna be a terrifying number.
Let's see where it is. It doesn't show it for me because it's all. It doesn't show you the stats it keeps track of until you actually do something worth keeping track of. Don't fall in that pit; it will kill you. I assume it will kill you.
Why is head bonks a thing?
Because
why not?
I mean, Kefik can tell you why head bonks are very important.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. It's just it keeps track of it. Oh, we got more cheese.
Oh, and here's the first instance of a portal in the game. These things often spawn at waypoints, let's say in dungeons, and they can get you to the start real quick. It's just a nice little thing when you're backtracking. You don't have to actually go back through everything.
Oh, so one funny thing about this place in particular, the Grand Palace, the titles of the screens are actually hints to find bomb upgrades.
Oh, yeah. Bomb radius upgrades, which is what I was bitching about in the Barbos fight. They make your bombs, well, they make the blast radius expand. And it's actually, yeah, it sounds like the worst power-up in the world, like, oh my god, I got a bomb. I got a radius expansion, but no. They're very useful. I can tell you that right now. Okay, let's just walk past this guy. Fuck him.
Why did you restart?
Oh,
just for the health.
Yeah, health.
The angles of these enemies really messed me up when I first came here. Especially considering they're strong against bombs.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna hit this guy with bombs. Fuck him.
I think I just Raukowed my way through this place.
Unfortunately, I can't do that because everything does 6 damage now. See, I'm almost dead.
I'm just some of the stuff later is gonna be so rough.
Oh my god, I died
with like 6 hearts.
Yeah, Sephiroth. Spoilers: Sephiroth is a boss. He's gonna be fun.
Well, you did all the crazy parry strats already, so maybe it won't be too bad.
Yeah, okay, this screen is gonna take a while because I have to do the lane bomb strats, but at least I won't get hit. Oh god.
Will you not?
There we go. There we go. Just run past everything. That works. Because, like I said, there's a dead zone, so those guys aren't actually doing anything until you spawn them, so you can just kind of run past. More speedrun strats, I guess.
You can't really spam bombs because they have a rather long cooldown on them.
Yeah, look at where Chow is right now. She's next to the bomb meter. But unless that's at full, you cannot shoot a bomb. I'm mashing C. Look down. Here, I'm mashing it, not doing anything. Now it's filled. Now you can do that. Okay. And there are upgrades to make that fill up faster, but we're not going to get them.
One thing I don't think the actual game teaches you is that you get faster bomb meter, and it goes up faster if you melee things with the Master Sword.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Actually, the same thing works with Claire's hair whip. You actually get hard energy, regardless if you have the item or not, when you hair whip something.
Well, that's good to know for this mode, especially. Okay, and now it's time for the Jerry Juggle boss. So when we refer to Jerry Juggles, we're referring to what I'm trying to do here, which is ride this guy across the screen by hitting him like that. And I'm not going to actually try speed strats because I don't want to be here forever.
I totally forgot what the second phase of this guy even looks like.
Yeah, so I'm kind of struggling at the moment. So I'm going to take this guy slower than I'd like to, but after what happened with the last boss, slow is for the best.
I don't remember if Thunderbird is weak to anything specifically.
He's not. He's also pretty easy, so whatever. There we go.
Well, that we avoided another tragedy.
I beat him without getting hit on my last try, so that's something. Nah, that's Achilles.
Yeah, Achilles strats.
And now I guess I can go to the water temple.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna warp back to the water temple because fuck this. There we go. And the water temple is actually not that bad, I don't think. It's like it's a water temple, yes, but it's not as bad as it could be. It's okay. These guys are weak to.
See, I thought this place was hell, but everyone seemed to have a really easy time with this.
I hope I'm gonna have an easy time with it, because if I'm not, this stream is gonna last all night. So the gimmick here basically is that you're raising and lowering water levels, as you can probably tell from the platforms and the fish out of water. Yeah, like that. And you have to go around and get keys and stuff, and it's a Zelda water temple basically. I don't know what else to.
Yeah, really. I mean.
And I hope there's not just cheese over here, but I bet there is.
Oh no, you're not gonna get breath upgrades.
I don't think that's really a big deal.
For Metroid, it might be.
I still don't think it's going to be that big of a problem.
It might not be. There is a couple spots in Metroid that really pushes it, I thought.
Well, we can deal with that when we get there. Oh my god, that does a lot of fucking damage. Holy shit. I'm gonna...
Determination. 12 damage.
I'm gonna get some hearts, because Jesus Christ, this kill you in 2 hits. Okay, now let's move on. I think this is the right way. Yeah, this is... Maybe, I don't know. I just kind of fucked around in here and it somehow worked. So we're gonna hope that strat works again. Okay. Oh, I hit the wall. And there's sonic bubbles, because, that's how error works in
course it
video
is.
games. Okay. Boy, I'm so glad I know how to actually do Jerry juggles, because it would be bad if I didn't. Let's see where this leads. Okay.
Ice is right. He says that like the part that pushed breath upgrades in Metroid was mostly secrets,
Yeah.
which we don't have to worry about.
Yeah, no need to worry about the secrets. So, okay, here's one of the MacGuffins.
Does your wave go through and hit like the crystals?
No,
or will it hit the?
No,
I see.
I tested that. It does not. See. Oh, hey, look, there's some cheese. Woo!
Cheese for everybody.
So basically, you have Sonic-esque drowning in this game, because why not? And you do get upgrades up to 10 that increase the amount of seconds you can stay underwater, up to like I think it's 30 seconds, maybe. I don't know.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Most of the upgrades are found here.
Yeah. Because, it's the place where it's most relevant for, well, there are some other places in the game where it's quite relevant, let's say. Okay, that just makes that go up. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, I actually thought the cheese was the breath upgrade, but it wasn't. It was just cheese.
Cheese really was the best choice for the replacement.
It really was, because who doesn't like cheese? Another good thing about the screen transitions is that you can, although the breath meter is retained, if you move to the next screen, you won't restart at the previous screen, I guess.
The magic, oxygen refilling properties of moving rooms.
Yeah.
Which does remind me, much more of the overmap is going to be a lot more straightforward without having to worry about upgrades.
Yeah. We're basically not going to do any backtracking, so that's fun. This is kind of a pseudo speedrun mode, except you have to be really good at the game.
Fortunately, you are not, so this is going to be great.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna screen transition here just to... Oh my god, I'm not gonna screen transition here, am I? Boom, and there's the first water death. Cherish it.
Oh, that's tragic.
Okay.
Hopefully the only water death.
Let's actually kill these guys. Oh, and by the way, bombs don't work underwater. Because, they're bombs. They don't work underwater. Why would they? It's actually very annoying because there's an achievement for being the boss of this area with only bombs.
Is there really?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, there actually is an achievement for beating him with only bombs. I don't know who would ever think to do that, but apparently Zephyr did at some point.
I can only imagine that a tester did it and he thought it'd be funny as an achievement.
Yeah, pretty much. There we go. So I'm going to do something kind of tricky that I'm not sure is intended right here, but we're going to see if we can make it work. Oh my... Or I'm going to die because I'm a dumbass. That also works. Did you see that death, Wafu?
I did. It was fantastic.
I'm actually expecting the spikes to instantly kill me, so when I get hit by them, I'm like, what do I do?
See, the first hit was already pretty special, but then you paused and stayed there, which was extra special.
Okay, so
Had to one-up yourself.
I don't know if that's how you're supposed to do this section, but that's how I did it. There's a key up there, obviously.
It doesn't look intended, but if it is, either way. I haven't been to this place in a while.
Yeah, I don't think it's intentional, but it makes you get through here a lot faster if you do it. So here's a cool room I should not be in yet, but I'm gonna do some stuff to get the water level up, I think. There we go. So basically the way I discern to do the water temple is like a bunch of stuff I'm not really sure is intentional. Okay, so this might be a little bad. So killing yourself does reset the air meter, which is what I was trying to say earlier. So it makes this part a lot easier. And it's nice it's actually balanced to be done without any air upgrades, because it'd be pretty bad if it weren't. Here's another key. Woohoo. I'm gonna actually fill my health back up. Being at full health actually does something now. It's kind of interesting mechanic.
Yeah.
Oh, let's get some cheese. Why don't we?
It's pretty neat now that you have to stay at like full health just to maintain damage with the new energy wave.
Yeah, I think it adds like pretty much like an interesting dimension to it. Like I think you actually could do some gold times with this. It'd be very hard, but you could do them. So let's just go through this pipe.
I'm wondering which ones you could do with this. Huh.
I think you might be able to do some of the Zelda ones at least. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is go over here, and I went over there to reset the screen transition in case I did, you know, this. So it's a good thing I did. And God, playing the game without double jump is terrible.
That's a habit you really get into almost instantly as soon as you get it.
Yeah. Double jump and air dash. You have quite a lot of vertical momentum, not momentum, but movement options in this game, so not having any of them is bad.
You know, the funny thing that I actually thought of recently is that when you get the dash, Zephyr, like, you don't really get to use the dash for actually a while, even after you get it, because many of the other things just kind of take it away from you.
Yeah.
Since after the Castlevania gate, like, Metroid basically instantly takes it from you. You don't get it till, like, you're almost done.
Well, yeah, like, right if you get it in the Castlevania gate, it has a room saying, by the way, you don't always have the dash. And you won't.
The RPG gate, you don't have it till, like, the very end, too.
Yeah.
It's basically after that you get to abuse it as much as you want. You might be thinking, wow, after all the gates you get to use the dash? Well, it's like 20 hours of game still after that, so...
More than 20 now with the update early.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I actually make this jump, I wonder? Again, I'm not sure that's intentional, but it works, so...
Are you just gonna... yeah, that's neat.
Like, I mean, I assume he would not have... I assume he would not have made them vulnerable to arrows, let's say. Vulnerable, that's not really the right word. But able to be activated by arrows if that was not intentional. Let's see, what all do I even have in this dungeon? I have two of the thingies. I'm not sure where the last thingy is, but we'll find it. Oh my god. That did not happen. It just did not happen. You did not see it.
You're not gonna walk into these spikes. You totally.
You didn't see anything, Wafu. I'm sorry. You thought
My eyes are covered with just.
Your eyes are covered. Your eyes are covered with cheese. Is what they're covered with. Okay, so let's go reset the water levels. I think we're gonna need to do that for some stuff. Boom shakalaka. That was not boom shakalaka. That was missing everything I did. Okay, can't go down there.
Man, I should have had Wafu mode on for the update.
You really should have. It would have made a certain cutscene very stunning and emotional. Did I already go up here? I think I already went up here, but whatever. I'm not sure if I went up here or not, so let's find out. That guy's kind of doing a little dance. So let's go down here and see what's in here. The underwater Jerry juggles. Looks pretty cool.
It does.
Okay, so I need a key. Where am I gonna get that key, I wonder? Assuming the key is through here somewhere. Oh, and I have to kill myself because I don't. So I've gotten very proficient at entering the kill yourself option.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, there's the key over there.
Being good at suicide isn't really the best, talent, but...
Yeah. So what I want to do is... Okay, I can just float down to it. No big deal.
I think I saw someone when trying to play this game try to do like some weird like Jerry juggle strat, like as he jumped down,
oh yeah,
sword hit off one of them.
That's not what you're supposed to do.
No, I don't think it worked out for him.
You could probably do it, but it would not be a good idea. Let's say. So what I need to do is actually find the correct water level for this room, which may be easier said than done, but let's see. Does that do it? That does not do it. So let's go down here. Okay, I think I need to go to the other room. So this area is not actually that hard, I don't think. It's actually pretty intuitive, in my opinion. Just how the water levels work. You can figure it out pretty easily. It's not weird like the forest temple, which always gave me more trouble. Oh god, you have to...
Well, the forest temple has like the, Dylan's game, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of throws everything for a loop. Nothing like that in here.
Right, okay.
Now, Neil made a point, which is that the Jerry juggle onto the key would actually be a good speedrun strat.
It would. And I did that wrong, so we're going to have to do this again. Let's see if there's another thing I'm missing on this screen. I don't think there is, but... Oh god. See, this would be so much easier if I have double jump. Just jump over here.
A lot of things would be easier with double jump, I think.
Yeah, they really would. So, let's see what we're supposed to... Right, okay. I was overcomplicating this. Watch out for those sproings. They will sprung you, and you don't want to be sprunged. There we go. So yeah, all you have to do is activate that and then go back through this room. Wait, is that correct? It's not, is it? Huh.
I think you need the bottom water level, don't you, to make the springs go off?
Right.
But I don't remember.
Let's try reducing the water level all the way where I can find a place to do that. Okay. I'm gonna go over there. Wow, that was a bad hit. That's okay. Okay, we're gonna put it all the way down. Hope to God I'm not going after cheese right now, because I think I'm just going after cheese. Okay. So let's try that room that's giving us trouble with the bottom water level and see how it works. Like I said, this area is fairly intuitive. There's not much to it. Okay, here we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. You're not supposed to do elaborate jerry juggles or anything. You just do that and get the key. Basically, there's only a few specific states any given screen can be in, because if you'll notice, this area is actually walled off by have to either be in the top area or the bottom area of water to get into it. So there's not really that many different states you can put any room in. Now I just got to get this third MacGuffin, and then we can proceed to the boss after a bit of a, I guess you call it a block pushing puzzle.
Sorta. You're gonna see the wonders that are the block physics of this game.
Oh yeah, the block physics are a little, let's see, interesting.
Questionable.
Let's see, okay. Oh, guy hit me. Please do not hit me.
One thing that might not be obvious watching this is that both the whole temple has each room has two sides to it, and it's noted by the title of each screen that you're in. So, and you know, flipping on or raising or lowering the water level on one side will do it to the other.
Oh, right, you go in here. So, here's a sort of pseudo boss area, I guess you could say. It's really easy.
Oh, this shit.
Not really sure why Zephyr thought to include this, but
It's a very odd kill room.
And I just kind of mashed my way through it and didn't die, so whatever. Oh, actually, let's demonstrate how this game keeps track of kill rooms. As you can see, I can just walk straight on through. Woohoo! Oh,
It's a very good thing. You know, the kill rooms are meant to challenge you like almost as a separate entity from the rest of the screen.
yeah.
So. It's a pretty funny gimmick though, which is having all the screens or the screen like loaded with water triggers
Yeah.
to try and drown you at the end, which is gonna succeed.
It did. And that's all. Hey, I got the big key. Just like in Zelda.
Now we get to go fight the Kingpin.
The Kingpin? Well, we fight a big giant serpent guy, but you know, I guess
Yeah, he's the boss of the water triple.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this weird partially intended strat here.
The partial intended.
Like
Maybe it is intended.
I actually
No
don't.
idea.
I don't actually know how to get past that without doing that. So, if Zephyr ever watches this or one of the testers, maybe they can clear it up.
It almost makes me think that it is intended, but I don't know. It feels not intended.
Never gonna get that cheese. Never gonna let it down. All right, so here's a silly area. We gotta push these blocks around and put them in a specific location, and they have very fanciful physics. Oh, hey, I got this wedged against the wall, so it made it go down really slow. That's actually kind of cool. Okay, so that's one. I need to get them both here to basically jump up there. And 1 second, I'm going to take a break real quick.
Keeps leaving me here. What a bastard. Yes, it's exactly what happened, Kevin.
Sorry about that. Sometimes other people exist, and you have to talk to them.
Kefet wondered if you die IRL. I said you did. Now you betrayed me by coming back.
I mean, what I did there was just... I mean, I talked to a real person. That's basically dying, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, I did
Talking to people. Fucking normie.
Yeah, basically. Should just trade in my internet cred right now.
Trade it for cheese.
Yes. My life is cheese, nothing else. And I'm basically just like randomly pressing switches. I don't remember which one does which, but whatever, it doesn't matter. And look how slow that makes that platform go. I don't know if that's actually intended behavior. Rocks can hold platforms. They also stick to the bottoms of rocks. Okay. Okay. So let's put that guy on that. Okay. It makes the platform not raise. Huh. It's fascinating.
So one very interesting thing can happen, which is that I've had the boulder get stuck just totally on the platform and wouldn't move from it ever.
Oh, yeah?
I'm not sure what causes it, but it happens sometimes.
So I'm going to try and get this top boulder there first because it's harder to do. There's a specific setup for it that I, forgot. But it's a learning experience for us all.
A relearning experience in your case?
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, right. You actually do need to get this one first because you have to push it down at the bottom. And obviously you can't do that if there's already one there. So, I actually knew what I was doing. Kind of. Sort of.
If you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't have done it in the first place.
Yeah. Okay. Let's wait for that fishy to go by. Hello, fishy man. Okay, you just put this here, and then you drop the other one on it and jump up to the boss. It's a real complicated puzzle. It looks it looks harder than it is, which is kind of a theme throughout DT3. You'll see some ridiculous setups like, oh my god, Zephyr, why? But then you do it, and it's not that bad.
Some screens that get very, very intimidating looking.
Yeah, especially once he introduces, hex rings.
Hex rings are like... I always liked hex rings. I know some people seem to not like them, but I always got excited when I saw them because they're fucking hilarious.
I like hex rings because they make for interesting platforming, pretty much. And woohoo, we did it. Look at this great puzzle I solved. And there's an animation for unlocking this for some reason. It's a great animation. Zephyr poured his heart and soul into it. I should mention, though, for real, he put a lot of work into animating this game. Like, all of the sprites are taken from other places, but he was the one who had to implement them all. And he took them from a wide variety of sources and really used them in interesting ways. So he deserves a lot of credit for what he managed to do with this game, especially since it's Game Maker, and it's not really the best engine.
Yeah, he did this all with Game Maker, which is really, really shocking. This Game Maker blows. Alright, Aqua Serpent.
So I believe you can get 11 hits in him, and with max DPS, that's enough to actually take him to his second phase right there. But obviously, I don't have max DPS. But we're still doing pretty well.
So Aqua Serpent he's kind of what you see. There's not, in his first phase, he just kind of rotates around you and, and throws a couple bullets at you.
He's really not very threatening. And I got hit because I'm not used to what he does. As you can see,
go ahead.
As you can see, I dodged under that bullet by walking under it. It's because Jerry's hitbox turns into this horizontal hitbox immediately when you press left or right. It matches his sprite exactly in the run animation, and it's really convenient for dodging. And I should not have tried to get damage there. I'm probably going to die now, but whatever. Let's just take this real slow. How about that? You can actually hit him with bombs in the platforms, but sometimes the water kind of... It thinks it's in the water and they don't explode very well, so I don't really try for it that often.
So for a while, I actually thought his bullets were random or had randomness in them, but they're actually pretty easy to manipulate in such a way.
Oh, I died. That's great.
That was a shitty death. You're gonna get this bomb one day.
Okay, so I'm not sure I have enough bomb radius to actually do the quick bomb hit on him here, but I'm gonna... Okay, I actually do, so let's try that again. Okay, so I took out 1 bar of his health. That's enough for this shitty DPS. I'll just get some arrow hits in, no big deal.
Beating this guy with only bombs seems like hell.
Yeah, let's not try to do that, shall we?
There is one kind of sad thing that can happen on this guy. It's that he'll fire a bullet at you from the when he's off screen while you're crouching beneath him like that, and you can do nothing but get hit. I saw it happen to Keth once. It's very unfortunate.
So basically, knowing Jerry's hitbox is the best dodging strategy in this game, because like I said, you can run under a lot of bullets that it looks like you wouldn't otherwise be able to. It's very, very, very powerful if you don't do that. Okay, hit him with the bomb, that's good. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm so bad. I actually still have 1 hit left, that's fine. Well, 2 hits left, rather. Oh, and don't get hit into the ceiling, because that hurts, as you might expect. That was too early. Taking this nice and slow. No reason to panic. And like I said, those bullets are... Oh my god. Did you see that, Wafu?
I haven't seen it yet, I don't think. Oh no, that's sad.
Yeah, really. Oh well, these things happen.
It is a hardship.
Yes, it's hardship. We'll get past it. Okay, I got him through the second phase faster, and that's good. Oh, get those hearts before they despawn.
No, I just kind of found it weird that this guy is like not like Ganon or something is the boss of the Zelda world.
Yeah, I guess you can figure out how to make Ganon work as a hard fight with this engine. Or, I don't know, maybe he just doesn't like Ganon.
Maybe.
He's biased against pig people.
Fucking Zephyr. Maybe they're just like bird and pig lore that we don't know that Zephyr does.
Yes. The birds hate the pigs. Isn't that like the plot of Angry Birds or something?
Maybe.
Oh my god. This guy is not hard, so I shouldn't get many more deaths here. I'm just kind of learning what to do with his additional phases I'm not used to fighting. Like I said, you can get some free hits because it gives you the hearts on the side there. That's one nice thing the game tends to do. Oh, and that hit me, so that's bad. Like, so these bullets are aimed. Just get them to aim at the right, at where you want them to be, basically. That's where I wanted them to be. Okay. So I'm actually having to watch the screen and look at what I'm doing. This is not used to doing on this boss.
Goal timing ruins your brain.
It really does. Oh, see?
Don't tell me it's gonna happen again.
Yeah, it happened again.
No!
It's okay. We'll get through this.
Hardships, hardships.
Hardships. Oh, I jumped right into the bullets. That's good. It's a good thing I actually practice the bosses though, because we're already really low on hearts compared to a normal playthrough. Hearts and you know, damage we can absorb because we don't have any damage or defense upgrades rather.
I think you'd have 5 or 6 by now. No,
Yeah,
6, I think.
we have 4 and we have no defense upgrades, so we're
No defense upgrades.
we're hurting. See, I hurt myself just there. Okay. Should be able to take him out on this pass if I don't spaghetti. And
Spaghetti is a true nature of man.
man is a miserable little pile of spaghetti, basically. Oh, okay, that's okay.
You should have included Dracula's voice line in
Oh
this
my god.
game.
He has 1 HP.
No. Please.
There we go.
Okay, that was going to be a distorted tragedy.
Yes, it was. And that guy is actually a pretty fun fight. I think you do a pretty varied amount of actions throughout, and the second half actually has some fun kind of dodging. If you're playing on normal, you can kind of tank a lot more, and it's not as hectic. So I'm actually glad I did this on Nightmare because it makes the fight more fun when you have to pay attention. Imagine that. And we're at 169 deaths. Not too bad. 2 hours and 50 minutes. So that's not too bad either. And
Still have both nightmare gates to go.
we do. So let's proceed to the right and get... Oh wait, where are we supposed to go? Wait,
Oh right, Shadow Link like normally shows up, and he just gets sent off to the void.
right, we got to go back to the beginning of the gate. See, this is what happens when you skip cutscenes. Do not skip cutscenes the first time you play the game. And here's our heart. Woohoo!
Valuable life.
I'm not going to do the Nightmare Gates just yet because I've been talking for 3 hours straight and I'm kind of need some something to drink and take a break. But I'm going to go to Central City and let's maybe advance the events there a little bit. And now we can actually kill these guys. Hooray. Killing is definitely my favorite thing to do in any video game, let me tell you. I love killing.
God damn. I don't know if I want to be here anymore.
Well, Wafu, I'm going to kill you later. So you better prepare.
Fuck. I mean, you're going to kill my child, too.
Yes, I'm going to kill both you and your son.
You kill my brain. Everything's going wrong.
Oh, I could have just warped here. I didn't know this is actually active already. So... There's a bunch of dudes here. Okay. And let's go ahead and unlock the next little area. This is to show that there's stuff outside the gates, and there's going to be quite a bit of it, in fact. So here's an area that is all funky. You go in here, and you gotta kill these dudes to unlock the actual dungeon. Obviously, I could not kill the dudes before going for completing Zelda Gate because I don't have any way of attacking them. So it's a nice little fun way of gaining your progress here without actually making just a key or something. And there's chapter 5. We got through the first 4 chapters in a little under 3 hours. I think it's pretty good for tonight. What do you say, Wafu?
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's some decent.
And we're at 2.87% cheese. That's the most important thing.
How high will the cheese number go?
I mean, I'm going to pick up cheese if it's in my way, but there's no way I'm doing like an actual cheese run because that'd be ridiculous. And I'm really looking forward to the next few gates because I wasn't expecting the Master Sword to have the beam power up, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what he did for the next few. That's a really cool addition to the game, and it would probably be unbalanced on the actual normal mode, so I can see why he only put it on Nightmare. But it's a nice little bonus, good way to get something more out of the game. And let's go back to the title screen. And I have absolutely no birds on the title screen at the bottom. You're normally supposed to get a row of birds on the bottom with one for each level, and I'm level 0. I'm never going to get any experience, so there's going to be a lack of birds on the title screen. It's very, very sad. Oh, and note out of the top left, it's got version 1.5.03. If you upgrade to the update, you're going to only get that hot fix because you found some crash bugs. And I think I'm going to wrap it up for tonight. It's a good stream. I didn't look at the chat at all. I'm going to assume you guys all love my playing, and I know Wafu did. So, stopping the stream now. Thank you guys.